What's going on, guys? Nikki Sports Cards here, back with another video. Today we're going to cover the topic of PSA grading and what the most crucial factor is when it comes to getting that PSA 10 grade that we all want. Now, this is something that I've picked up after a long time of doing submissions to PSA, and it's something that I should have picked up a long time ago, but I never really did. And just recently on my last submission, something clicked in my head. And when I did my research, I have it right in front of me, I realized that I could potentially be onto something. Now, this is what I think. It's an opinion. I don't know if it's true. Nothing against PSA. I'm loyal to them. I'm their loyal customer. I submit everything to them. I don't use the other grading services. But this is something that I think might be a factor in getting that grade back. But let's get one thing clear. First things first, your card needs to be mint to get a 10. That's number one. If it's not, they're not going to give you a different grade for that. But one thing that comes into play is being one of the first people to submit that new card. That's what I see happening right now. There are a lot of submissions going into PSA. They're being bombarded with cards, and they can't give 10s to every card. They can't do it. Because if they do that, then the values of the cards go down, and then what's the point of collecting them anymore? Then they're really just cardboard at that point. So what I have in front of me today is a card that I was 99% positive was going to come back a 10. And it came back a 9. And I was bamboozled. I didn't understand why this was a 9. I was going crazy, trying to say, like, maybe I didn't wrap it right. Maybe my submission was sloppy, but that's never the case. I usually try to be A1 when it comes to that stuff. PSA 9. Now, I put this card under an eye loop. I wiped it down. I'm crazy when it comes to submissions. Okay, I make sure that any card that I'm submitting is 10 material to the max. I usually don't mess up with that. This was a part of my last submission, and look at some of the cards I got back. Laser 10. This is a population 1. I'm the only one right now that has this card at a PSA 10. Zion 10. Courtside Select 10 Zion, and Courtside 10 Zion. Panini Select Zion. So this was in the same submission. So now, I was bummed. I was bummed beyond belief, because this was the card, other than this one too, but I guess I can't be greedy because I got this back at 10, but this was the card I really wanted at a 10. And not because of the price. Number one, the jump in price difference from a 9 to a 10 is substantial with this card. But not only that, I really truly believe that out of all the cards there, this was a 10. I would have took 9s for all the rest in return for a 10 with this. And when I checked the population value of these cards, I noticed something. This card, this silver card, PSA 10, there are 565 in population out of 10. He is potentially Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. Even more than Zion. And anyone that watches my videos or follows me on Instagram, I'm a diehard Zion fan. I collect all of his stuff. But I do have my doubts with him. But that's for a different video. John, on the other hand, he's good. And I'm noticing that when it comes to the grading also. Most of his cards, their population levels are extremely low in 10s. They're not giving away a lot of 10s with Ja. Now, that's a big sign to me. That's pretty much telling me that they're onto it before most people, that he might be better than Zion. And he potentially can be. You call me crazy, whatever you want. It's my opinion. I'm pretty accurate when it comes to the investment part of sports. Not much maybe the sport itself, but I'm pretty good at at getting the flip part down and making profit on the hobby. I'm good at that. Population at a 9 is 834. So I'm one of 834 that has this card. 565 is pretty high for a silver. I mean, it really is pretty high for a silver, especially the first year. There's already 565 in circulation. No wonder why I didn't get a 10. This card is a 10. And that's the reason right there. I mean, right now, a 10, buy it now price is $3,000. Auction, I don't know. I'm still following them. But at a 9, it's only $1,000. That's substantial. That's crazy. That's a $2,000 difference in price between a PSA 10 and a PSA 9 for this card. $3,000 at a 10, $1,000 if lucky at a 9. But now you know how that goes. If I'm selling on eBay, I got to pay the eBay fees, whatever taxes are there, and I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it worth for me to sell this card at $1,000 now when it's his first year and he's got so much potential, especially one of his best cards? I don't know. If it was a 10, no. But at a 9, it's like there's 834 of them, so I could always just buy one back in the future, and God only knows how many more are going to be out in circulation in another year, 2 years, if people are still going to be submitting them. So there goes that. But another card that I kind of wanted to cover also is this was interesting because there's a lot of these in circulation, and that makes me worry a little bit. But the price is also pretty high for the base. This card, the Zion PSA 10 base Prism rookie. It's not a silver, so the price difference from the base to a rookie 10 is substantial once again. I mean, the Prism 10 you could pick up for like, I think it's like either $4,000 or $5,000. This one is like $850 to $1,000 right now, PSA 10. Now, when I checked the pop report on this one, I was really taken back, and this kind of made me worry a lot. The population for a PSA 10 for this card, PSA 10, okay, 9,553 PSA 10s are in circulation as we speak, and who knows how many more are coming back. How many 10s are they going to grade of this card? I mean, really? That's 7,928,990 of PSA 10 Zion base cards in circulation. 7,928,000. $8 million worth of these cards are in circulation. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? I mean, that's pretty crazy compared to because the price of the silver for Ja. So I'm not good with math, but do the math with me, because I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a number. 565 with the pop 10 times that by 3,000. What is that? That's like almost 2 million. So all right, $2 million worth of silvers in circulation. Sounds like a lot, but then when you hear about the $8 million in circulation, you're like, okay, I'm gonna stick with this. And this is a 9. Whatever. I got this back too. This is a pop 1. I mean, I like Kevin Porter Jr. I think he's a good player. He's a little weird to me because he could speed up when he wants to, but for the most part, he looks like he's just dragging his ass along everywhere. And out of maybe the 100 3-point attempts that he makes, he misses like 80% of them. But I still think he's a good player, and I think he's got a lot of potential. So I would check him out also. I mean, I see high potential in this card. It's a numbered at a 99, Don Russ green laser. Now, these don't grade well at all, these laser cards, because the film on top of the card is so delicate. It gets scratched up and it gets ripped like it's nothing. So I was pretty surprised when I got this back. Another one that I was really disappointed in, I might as well show you all of them. 9, 10. I didn't check the pop report on this. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of them. Not the green and yellow laser. This is more of like a rare one. But I was bummed. I was bummed. But other than that, I got a grade 10 on this. This is a good card. Population 10, only 76. So there's only 76 of these that are out of 10. For some reason, people don't really see the value in Panini Select. And I think those people are crazy because this is where the money's at. This isn't a silver, but it's still a Select. And there's only 76 of them in population. So I would hop on these. This one too. Number 199, Gem 10, Zion. I didn't check for this one because this is a lot cheaper. I was pretty much trying to just compare the prices of the more expensive cards that I own and compare the prices to the population, and I was really surprised when I saw the amount of money that's in these Zion PSA 10s. There's $8 million in circulation. That scares me a lot. So either what I'm thinking is PSA is expecting him to become massive, and then it won't matter, because then if they cut the amount that they've graded right there, if they just stopped, which I really hope they would eventually. I mean, there's almost 10,000 PSA 10 Zion bases in circulation. So if they just stopped right there and the price of that card tripled, which isn't that uncommon, double, triple. So if it's going for then 2, 3, 4 grand, that'll kind of balance out the this huge gap here between the population and the price. So we need the prices on these Zions to jump up in order to level out everything going on. If he doesn't perform to his expectations, we're gonna have a problem, especially me, I guess, because I have a lot of his cards. And from the highlight reel that I watched of him today, he's really got to start moving his ass. I mean, he's looking a little lazy. I don't know if it's just me, and I'm getting a little worried about it. I really am. There's a lot of things I'm worried about right now in the hobby. So, Nicky Sports Cards. Like and subscribe the video. All right, if you want. I don't know. I don't really care. Check out my Instagram, Vandersports __. Go to my website. I got cards up for sale. I got some RJ Barrett PSA 10s up there, which he's another player. That's for another day. I think he's going to be one of the best. I would put all my money on him. I really would. Yeah, I would definitely put some money into RJ Barrett. He's fast, man. He's got some speed. He just runs right through the court. He's a powerful guy too. You know, he's powerful like Zion too. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of hype around Zion. What do you guys think? I'm crazy for thinking that? I feel like why so much Zion? I mean, he's good, but I mean, come on. He was good in the beginning. I don't know. Now he got like lazy after this pandemic. He looks lazy. He looks distracted. He's like sarcastic. It's like, dude, play the game. This is your job. What do you expect from a 19, 20-year-old kid? The brains aren't even developed yet, okay? A male's brain isn't even developed until he's 26, 27 years old. What do we expect from him? We could hope that he just plays okay and he doesn't get hurt, because he's already got that bandage on his knee. That thing drives me crazy every time I see it. I got a lot of money invested in him, along with a lot of other people. I mean, I'm not depending on him to whatever, but at the same time, it's like, hey, I'd like to get a little bit of a return from you, because I did put some money into your face. I got your face in my house. So we'll see what happens. I got other Zions too. Quick. That's for another video. I don't want to show you everything I have. All right, guys. Vandersports. Like and subscribe. All right.